Okay, switching gears completely because you guys are not going to believe this next one. Seriously, prepare yourselves. Los Angeles is hosting the world's first ever live sperm race. Yes, you heard me. Actual human sperm racing head-to-head. Tiny swimmers from UCLA versus USC students. It's like the Rose Bowl, but under a microscope and way stickier.
Wait, a sperm race? As in competitive fertilization? That sounds like something out of a dystopian satire novel. Is this actually real?
Oh, it's fucking real, Ayla. Happening later this month, April 25th, at the Hollywood Palladium, no less. They're calling it sperm racing. Catchy, right?
The Hollywood Palladium, that's quite the venue choice. So they're treating this like a legitimate sporting event? I need the details. How does this even work logistically?
Okay, so picture this. They have this tiny 20 centimeters of racetrack, right? But it's designed under a microscope to mimic, well, you know, the lady parts highway, the whole reproductive track shebang.
So it's not just a straight line. It likely incorporates fluid dynamics, perhaps temperature gradients and chemical signals, simulating the biological chemotaxis that guides sperm. Naturally, it's strangely biological theater.
Exactly. Chemical signals and shit to make the little guys hustle. Like tiny Olympics for jizz.
And they're planning a full spectator experience because the venue implies an audience. Oh, absolutely. The brief says live commentary. I can only imagine what that sounds like. Leaderboards tracking the top swimmers, instant replays of the good bits, and get this betting. People can actually wager money on which university's sample crosses the finish line first.
Betting? Holy shit, can you imagine? All right, folks. Placing $5 on Trojan Timmy, he looks feisty? This is insane. What kind of degenerate bets on sperm races? Sign me up.
Betting on the generative potential of life itself, there's something profoundly uncomfortable about reducing it to a gamble. It feels sacrilegious almost.
It's definitely provocative. The startup behind it is called Sperm Racing, founded by 4 young entrepreneurs. Apparently, one of them is ex-Mr. Beast crew. That explains the viral bait strategy. They know how to generate buzz, even if it's through pure shock value. Their stated mission, however, is health awareness.
Health awareness? How the hell does watching sperm race make anyone healthier? Unless maybe the loser has to go eat more oysters or something?
They claim it's about destigmatizing conversations around declining male fertility worldwide, turning a sensitive health topic into a competitive sport to make it more approachable, less awkward.
Declining male fertility is a serious global issue. The ecological and societal implications are vast. But is this the way? Does gamification truly foster understanding? Or does it just trivialize a complex and often painful reality for many?
Oh, boohooella, line up. If some dude sees this crazy race and thinks, maybe I should get my swimmers checked, then who gives a flying fuck how they got there? Maybe we need more stupid shit like this to get people off their asses about real problems. If it works, it works.
I see Kiki's point about outcomes. Zaire de La's concern about trivialization is valid from a branding and public health perspective. Does associating fertility with what is essentially a gag event actually improve public perception or understanding long term? Or does it just become another fleeting internet joke? It risks making the topic seem less serious, not more accessible. Traditional health campaigns struggle for attention. This is guaranteed attention, but is it the right kind of attention? Does it lead to meaningful action or just temporary clicks and laughs?
And there's the inherent strangeness, the IEC factor perhaps, gamifying human reproductive cells, the very essence of lineage and potential life. It feels invasive on a level that's hard to articulate. It's like we're playing God with the building blocks of humanity for entertainment.
Culturally, it's pushing boundaries. Some will find it hilarious and progressive, embracing the openness. Others will undoubtedly find it deeply offensive or unethical, irrevolt, significant, and, though perhaps that's part of the marketing plan controversy sells.
Offensive, please? People get offended if you breathe wrong these days. I want to know where they get the samples. Do the students line up with little cups? Is there a donation station next to the merch table? Get your foam finger and fill your vial. And what motivates someone to donate? Bragging rights? Yeah. My sperm won the LA Regionals, NBD. Imagine putting that on your resume.
The competitive aspect itself is bizarre when applied here. What determines the winner? Speed, endurance, motility patterns. It's reducing a complex biological process to a simple race metric.
And of course, they leaned into the UCLA VSC rivalry. That's smart marketing. tapping into existing tribalism. It gives people a rooting interest beyond the sheer absurdity.
Hell yeah, go Bruins or Trojans. Fuck, I don't even care who wins. I just want to see the chaos. Who do you think has faster sperm anyway? Is it the rich UST kids fueled by daddy's money and Adderall? Or the stressed out UCLA nerds powered by ramen and existential dread?
Historically, one might associate USC with flashy speed and perhaps less strategic maneuvering. UCLA, known for rigorous study and endurance. Perhaps their gametes possess a certain intellectual fortitude, a resilience honed through countless all-nighters. This is getting ridiculous.
From a brand perspective, USC might have the edge in terms of performance expectations. Fair or not, but UCLA could be the dark horse, the underdog narrative. Either way, the rivalry angle guarantees engagement from students and alumni.
Oh my god, can you imagine the trash talk? Your sperm count is lower than your GPA. My swimmers have more legacy connections than your entire frat.
And it's working in terms of buzz. As predicted, it's already blowing up online. TikTok is filled with WTF is a sperm race videos. It's achieving exactly the kind of viral chatter they likely aim for.
Kiki Scoop's playful, right? Like, you see this shit online and you have to click. You just know. Half the people watching are going to be horrified, the other half dying laughing. It's genius in its sheer stupidity. You listening? Go look it up after this. It's wild.
But does viral mean valuable, or is it just noise? A fleeting digital spectacle soon replaced by the next absurdity?
Virality is valuable in the attention economy, Ayla. Whether it translates to their stated health goal is another question entirely. But as a marketing campaign for the Sperm Racing brand, it's undeniably effective in capturing eyeballs.
So what's next? Competitive egg freezing, ovary Olympics? Maybe a live pap smear race? The possibilities for invasive health sports are endless.
Perhaps a synchronized colonoscopy display, or competitive phlegm hawking for distance? Where does the desire to turn bodily functions into spectacle end?
Okay, now you're just giving them ideas, Alla. But seriously, imagine pitching prostate pong or bladder ball. The marketability is questionable, but the shock value through the roof. Maybe that's the future of wellness engagement. Make it utterly unforgettable, for better or worse.
Prostate pong. I fucking love it. Nina, you're hired for their next brainstorm session. Look, whether this sperm race thing is a brilliant public health hack, a crass marketing stunt, or just peak 2025 batshit craziness, you gotta admit, it's unforgettable.
It certainly reflects a fascinating, if unsettling, point in our culture where entertainment, technology, biology, and commerce collide in the most unexpected ways. It forces a conversation, albeit a strange one.
Final analysis? As a stunt to generate awareness for the brand, Sperm Racing, it's a resounding success. As a campaign to genuinely improve understanding or outcomes for male fertility, the jury is very much out. It's likely more effective as provocative entertainment than as meaningful health education. But hey, maybe that's enough for them?